So Mike White just had a great game, right? 3 touchdowns, 315 yards. Their offense looks so much better. We're talking about a team that had -2 yards in the second half. The next question that everyone has after this game, after Mike White has a great game, is you think that he should keep the job from Zach Wilson? Huh? What? That's what you're asking right now? No, the question should be, is Mike White the future quarterback of the Jets?
No, the real question is Mike White Patrick Mahomes? Because the last quarterback in their first 4 starts to have multiple games with 300 pass yards and 3 touchdown passes is Mike White and Patrick Mahomes. That's it. First 4 starts. This was his 4th start. And the other one, he threw for 500 yards. No, Mike White is in rare air. You put him in a sentence where it's only him and Patrick Mahomes. Excuse me, has Josh Allen started his first 4 games in the league? Yeah. Did he do that? Absolutely not. Did Joe Burrow do that his first 4 starts? No. Have any of these amazing, great talents we hear about every day? You know who has done it? Mike White and Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback in the league. You know who hasn't done that? The second best quarterback in the league. So no, Mike White, no, he's legitimately good. Zach Wilson only plays because they drafted him in the first round. You drafted him over, I don't know, Justin Fields. You drafted him over Mac Jones, who's...
I think Mac Jones is better than Zach Wilson.
Like, anyone could point at Zach Wilson and be like, yeah, that guy's a bust. In college, all it was run around, flashy play. I'm going to make spectacular plays, but be inconsistent and inefficient, turn the ball over a lot. That just doesn't work in the NFL. This looked like a Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield situation. It's like Case Keenum with an attitude. He's like edgy, immature Case Keenum. And the nail in the coffin, it's like, there's that press conference for me. I'm sorry, it's a point of no return. Robert Saleh can say all he wants that this benching doesn't determine the future of Zach Wilson. Like, you can hear that all you want, but it's like, yes, it does. That press conference, excuse me, no, it wasn't my fault. I didn't let the defense down. No. And then you blame the wind. Like, that's a point of no return. That's a complete lack of being able to take ownership and responsibility. I can't pay you. And if I can't pay you, why am I going to play you when Mike White is in the only sentence with Patrick Mahomes in an NFL stat in history?
Yeah, and honestly, that offense, I always thought their weapons were good this year.
They're
right?
Awesome.
I love Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's the best receiver from this draft. I don't care what anybody says. Everyone was arguing with me. I saw a thing on Instagram about Chris Olave being the best receiver of this draft. No, he's had the most opportunities so far.
Yeah,
but he's not the best. Garrett Wilson is going to be a monster.
Yeah,
not only that, Elijah Moore, who was hating New York, demanded a trade because he hated playing with Zach Wilson because Zach Wilson kept overthrowing him. Well, guess what?
Because the wind.
Yeah,
it's windy.
it's windy in MetLife Stadium.
If I overthrow you and every time I'm just like, sorry, it's windy, bro, you're going to be like, shut the fuck up. You get paid millions of dollars to play football. Like, get me the damn ball.
That's such a bad argument.
It's so dumb.
But yeah, Mike White looks great. I think that another thing with the Jets for me is that I feel like if Mike White can continue to play at this level, the Jets might genuinely be a considerable playoff team. Like, they could probably win a playoff game with Mike White if he stays at this level of play.
At this level, they're a Super Bowl team. Are you kidding me? At this level, he's in rare air with Patrick Mahomes. He's better than Mac Jones, and then he's as good as the next guy. The first 4 starts, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. He had a game where he threw for 500 yards, and it's like, yeah, of course he's had stretches where he looks bad, but he's a young quarterback. Of course he's going to have those games, but like, he's really good. And then he came in there, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I didn't know Garrett Wilson could do that. I didn't know Elijah Moore could do that. I didn't know our run game was this explosive. All of a sudden our defense is inspired because your defense is really good. And Zach Wilson is the exact quarterback that's going to demoralize the defense because he literally spat in their face and then decided to publicly hang himself and be like, yeah, I think my career is over. That's what that press conference was. So like, if Mike White keeps playing like this, no, they're going to upset someone in the playoffs, and they're